I'm just waiting for this one to close, because if this candle closes below in 4 minutes, I'll be taking the trade. Took a few different trades off of this stuff earlier, and man, look, if I would have stayed into that, that would have been beautiful. But you never know where price is going to go, so you take little trades as they come. So yeah, oh man, I really wish I did stay in it. That was crazy. I actually got out somewhere a little bit, right about there-ish. I had done it at the open of that candle. Candle was coming down, and I kept trailing it really, really closely, and then it pinged me out and went sideways for a little while, which I wasn't paying attention to. But then now that we're back and we have this 5-minute candle getting ready to close, it's looking pretty good. There was that trade from earlier that I was talking about. I've actually just been sitting here scalping NZDUSD back to back, and so all in all made about 22 bucks in the middle of playing Space Pirate DX Trainer on the MetaQuest 3. Lots of fun. You need a whole lot of room space though, because you move around a lot, dodging bullets and whatnot. So I'm just going to wait to see how this closes. It looks like we might have already missed the pullback. It could dip back down there. You know, we still got 2 minutes left, but it really does look like it's rejecting here. So this might not be the one. You know, if you were to use support and resistance, you have this area here that it looks like it's coming down into and bouncing off. So it is what it is. We'll just wait for the next one, or maybe the next candle sets up. Who knows? All right, so it looks like we might be getting another chance at this. If we had looked earlier when price was, it was in one of these candles here, but either way, even that, the candle I just drew out right now, even if it was that candle, a 5 pip take profit, it never would have reached it and it would have turned over. This is the value of waiting. Even if it starts dipping below the 20 area, like that one would have been 21, even though price dipped below or dipped to it, but not below it, that's the value of waiting. You just have to be patient. I'm waiting for these to go and close below 20 or above 80. Nothing before it. Try not to get too anxious. And, you know, got a minute on this guy. We'll see how this one closes. If it sets up, this is what we'll be looking at. It'll be long. It'll go here. Go about 5 pips, and a 15 pip jump. Where's that? That's below that zone there too. Okay, that's cool. So what do we got? We got 50 seconds, and we're hovering at 17, almost 18. So it looks like we will be down there. I'll take a 0.20 buy in 30 seconds, and then yeah, we'll see how this rolls out. And then we got 20 seconds. You're like, why don't you just take it now? Take it now. Nope. Gotta wait. Gotta wait. I might do the last 3 seconds or so, but that's about it. Let's see. New order. 20. 90.25. So this is 90.25, and then we'll readjust everything here. 50, 15, 88.75. So come here, new order, sell stop, 88.25. Is that what it said? That was 26. What does it say? 88.75. All right. So that's now been set up. If we can get, let's see. I would love. I know I shared earlier that I was in that cell here, and if it had come all the way, like, oh my goodness, this was that was a $14 win right here. So this would have been another 14, that's 28, maybe 30, 32. That would have been nice. But you can't tell. You don't know what price is going to give, back to you. So we will see how this one rolls out. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do that. It's getting late. I'm not going to be staying in here too long. So if we can hit that, we'll even take it a step further. What is that? 9075. 9075. So we'll take this by modify order 9075. And we can just get this to pop up in there. Then we'll be good to go. If not, if it starts breaking down here, then I am going to take off the take profit. Take off TP. Yeah, if it starts breaking down there, then I'll be hopping in the shower. If you look at that, I mean, well, like it's shot lower. Here's the reason why. It's like, okay, we're on the 5 minute. Support resistance, you know, if it could bounce, it could bounce there. Got it. If it could bounce here. Got it. So these are two viable areas it could pull into and bounce. And, you know, the last time it was in this area and bounced, it made it all the way up here. I mean, last time it was here, it came up there. So these are good areas. It could come all the way back up here. That could happen. The last time price was down in this area, it made it all the way up there. Now, granted, we have nothing in the past that gives us any sort of hope for that. That's just out no man's land. Oh, I guess you got that a little bit. Maybe. Let's go look at that. What do we got? Is this a stretch? Maybe, maybe not. It got a little dicey around this area. But you had a solid strike there. Solid strike here. An attempt, and finally break down and did some ugly stuff. Turned around, if you widen it up, use it as resistance, and then fell away from it. So if we were to widen that up a little bit, that's probably where that stop loss or that alert probably is not viable. I probably should bring it down here. And so we'll see. We'll see.